What is going on, guys? Predator458 here, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to Armored Warfare today, where we are going to be taking a look at the Tier 6 American main battle tank, the XM1, which is a, whoa, bit of lag, whoa, whole lot of lag. Great way to start a video. And now I'm trying to get through here, but tanks don't change direction terribly well. But yeah, this is basically a prototype for the M1 Abrams that we all know and some of us may or may not love. The M1 Abrams obviously is at tier 7, with the M1A1 at tier 8, M1A2 at tier 9 when it eventually comes out. We are spotted. Now this thing was given a nerf a little while ago, and to be perfectly honest, I think we get 395. The BMD2 hits us with some high explosive, but I think they went a little bit overboard. Like, I never played this thing before it was nerfed when it was OP 324 on that guy, but like, I don't know, this thing was supposed to be like impenetrable from the front. That's what oh, that guy moved forward into my shot. I think, no, actually, I just hit his tracks. Okay, but I don't know how OP it really was. 416 damage, but yeah, I think the problem was that it was like there were no weak spots or anything. But now it's just, I don't know, I haven't had the greatest time with this tank. Let's try. Ooh, wow, we penetrated 386. I actually, at this stage, I prefer the M60A3. No penetration that time. That just seemed more bouncy to me. But it's still a good tank. No penetration again. And yeah, I'm looking forward to the M1. Now he's backed off now. But I mean, we've done 1500 damage already. We've only taken a single high explosive shot, so he's somewhere. I think this thing's weakness is its turret ring, if you can hit it. And these guys are just driving in front of me, just, you know, getting in the way. And our artillery is not happy. Just looking at the map, everyone came this way. We have a shot. Come on. Here we go. And nothing. Okay. Go under the bridge, all you homeless garbage. Alright. And now is this my team? Got a little bit confused there for a second, sorry about that. I was like looking and I could see my teammate and him, and I just wasn't exactly sure who I was aiming at, so I decided to rather hold the shot, and that cost me some damage and a kill. And there was a Centauro hiding in that corner, but I think he must have moved off, because I'm sure he would have been spotted by now. And this is the part I hate. This is the part that makes pushing up this flank useless so often, because you get so many tank destroyers and base campers sitting up on these ridges that you can very often not, once you get here, you can't do anything, because you're just going to get ass raped, side raped. And RDF, he's charging, so alright, let's do it. T72A, no joy. MBT 70 as well. We back up, and just in time, there is a Centauro. We get 221 damage, and we finish him off with a kill. Sneakily avoided that shot. Fortunately, this guy dips down before we can get a shot in, and just can't track him effectively enough. He's back. Try at the gun mantlet, but I don't know what happened there. Oh, we didn't hit him, that's for sure. There we go. Nope. It's like hitting the ground or something. It's trolling me. Let's move up. We don't have anyone behind us that I can see. MBT 70 and T72A. T72A we do have to be careful. I've got a very good gun. MBT 70 as well. The only thing with his... Can we get a weak... Okay, for the sight, indeed we can hit it. 390. And we injured his commander and his gunner. T72 again. We take some arty damage. Jesus, 239. And... Are you going to pop out and give me a shot? No. I think let's focus on this MBT. I'm not sure what he's doing. I think that was through the top of his turret. 403 damage, his ammo rack. Go for the lower plate. That, 361. He hits us for 493. So we have now started to take some damage. But still done nearly 3,000 damage. We've only taken a lot less. Can we get him? Oh, try. We don't manage to find a weak spot. Come on, where is it? Ricochet. And of course he hits me for 475. No pen. Thought he was going to be backing up a little bit more than that. He's tracked us. Artillery's hit us for another 200. We get a shot into the side, finish him off for 253 damage. Tracks up. So artillery hunting, I guess. All they have left is their artillery and a VBL. And someone says 6 level idiot and whatever that means. Not sure who he's talking to or about. Our Typhoon has done pretty well actually. 4 kills. Where's he? Oh, he's charging up here now with us. Very low health. But no matter what, we should be able to survive a hit from the artillery. We are spotted. Freaking weird lag. And you see, I can freaking see him, but I can't hit him. That's annoying. And there's the VBL in town. Typhoon's going to finish him off. May as well turn around. I'm not going to charge that guy for 28 damage. Switch over to heat for this VBL. These things are always tricky to hit. Now what I think I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and get into the cap and make him come to us. Because otherwise he can just keep running. There he is. Taking some shots. No. He's coming back. He's brave. He's brave. Get the gun sent. Oh. 130. Alright. To the results we go. Ooh, not a bad result at all. This was my first win of the day, I believe. I can never remember. So that's why I got a good 7,190 reputation. Just under 200,000 credits. 3,200 damage. 3,100 spotting damage, not bad. And 5 assists. Enemy devastation rank 3. Okay. Second place on the team by 25 points. The Typhoon beat us by 1,600 odd damage, so well played to him. First place on the enemy team, 3,300. The artillery, so he beat us. But unfortunate. But yeah, not a bad game. Fun little tank, fun little game. I enjoyed that. But I think it's time to go and find another game and see if that one can go better. Hopefully not worse. But anyways, let me find another match and I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, and welcome to match number 2. We are on Reactor, and it is the game mode with the single capture point on the top of the hill. Now spawning on this side, lag, more lag, always lag. Spawning on this side, I don't like to go up to the dam if I can help it. Simply because, as many of you guys may or may not know, there's kind of a little, I'm not going to say exploit, but bug that allows the enemy team to get onto the top of the mountain above the dam, and they can, all their light tanks and AFBs and all sorts of things with ATGMs go and sit up there, and they can just nail you while you're trying to defend the dam from this side. So I try not to go up there if I can help it. Just sort of going with these two T72s and this XM1. See what we can find. Now this thing is mostly upgraded. I don't have any of the retrofits yet, with the exception of the universal one, I believe. I don't have the engine upgrade yet. Still kind of working on all that stuff. Gonna break through this wall, head into the reactor area. Looks like there's a few of them trying to go H1 area around the back of their little hill and come into the reactor from that side. Let's just peek out here a little bit carefully. Doesn't look like we're spotted. And there's an ERC. We're not going to get a shot on him. Or are we? No. I think, ooh, what do we have there? Challenger 1. Let's call him out for the team. Yeah, and like as you can see, like if you look at the teams, we have a tier 8 and 2 7s. The enemy team has an 8 and 2 7s. That's my problem with this tank and the T72A and any tier 6 that's not a freaking premium, because you want to get a shot on anything. You see these tier 7 and 8 games far too often. And let me tell you, actually, my very first game in the XM1 was a tier 8 game. Or at least a tier 7 game. And I came up against a T80. So, not even the T90, the T-freaking-80. This guy killed me in 2 shots. His first shot did just under 700 damage, so fairly high roll on that one. I think. Could be a normal roll, I'm not entirely sure, I haven't looked at the stats. And oh, we got a side shot on him. Fire. And some lag, but we still managed to get the hit 370 damage. His next shot did nearly 1,100 damage. I was dead in 2 shots. That was my first taste of the XM1. And I'd say, like, honestly, as many as 50% of my games are tier 7 and 8 games, which is a little bit frustrating because you can very often do little to no damage. Because the gun on this thing is not the greatest. It's fairly accurate, reloads fairly quickly. Can we get him in the side? Let's try. Indeed, 410 damage. But the penetration's actually not that great. I think it's, with the top shells, armor piercing shells I'm using here, is about, don't quote me on this number, but it's about 325 to 330 millimeters, which is like T80s. I'm yet to find a reliable weak spot to penetrate it from the front. T90s, M1s, all of those. The only tier 7 I can reliably deal with from the front is the Challenger. Because it's got that gunner's port on the top of its turret, if you're looking at it on the right hand side, but that's being removed in the next patch. So 411 damage, we wound his driver. What are you doing, son? Oh, he stops, sweep, bounce, but this guy's very dead. 12-9, things are looking good for us, and he's dead. Leopard 2A5. So another tier 6. Things can be a bit difficult. We overmatch, but we do take out his engine. Things can be a little bit difficult to deal with from the front. Struggled a little bit, but there we go. 226 and we kill him. But ooh, you sneaky little bugger. How to best deal with this guy? Probably not by showing him my side. Yeah, and he punished us. He hit our gas tank and our engine. He's wiggling around, ready to fire again. Put one through, 495, critical hit. 2 seconds to go. He bounced. Oh, now there's a tank destroyer here. Didn't I have a whole lot of teammates here? What happened to them? It's one of those things where your teammates just disappear the moment you're not looking. And we get one into his engine deck. We can indeed. 344 damage. We get him. This ERC did just under 300 to us. But he's now got our attention. We're down to 714 health. I think he's running. He's running, and running. Hey, yes, that's original XM1. Coming to help me, I guess. I could use my repair. In fact, yeah, let's just use it. This is the full expensive spare parts kit or whatever it's called. But we were so slow. God, it's now 3-6, and here is a... This is not good. He's tracked us. And ERC comes from behind. Alright, still nearly 3,000 damage, not bad. Would have been nice to survive, but we were never going to. It's 2-6, we're going to lose this. So anyways, off to the results we go and see what kind of rewards we get ourselves for this battle. Alright, and not a bad result. Almost as good as the first one actually in terms of damage. Obviously not as good for reputation and money, but I mean, it was a defeat. What can you do? That shit happens. But anyways, we've got just under 2,500 reputation. So okay, on a defeat, 121,700 credits, 2,900 damage. We spotted 7 enemy vehicles and got 3 assists. We came second place on the team by 30 points. Yeah, the T90 did 5,000 damage. Jeez. Yeah, we were second place in damage, second place on... we actually came... Yeah, did pretty well in terms of damage, actually, if you look at what the guys on the enemy team got. But anyways, I think that is about it for my first look at the XM1. I'm sure you guys will probably see this again, as the grind to M1 will take a little bit of time. But yeah, that is it from me. If you enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the thumbs up button down below and consider subscribing for more Armored Warfare content, as well as World of Warships, War Thunder, and a few other things that are thrown to the mix from time to time. But yeah, that's it from me. Thank you very much for stopping by. This is Predator 458 signing off, and I will see you guys next time.